spicy with today's modern deck list. This is something I made myself. It is Sultai Coffers. We are committing mana-based crimes today. We have Cabal Coffers, we have Urborg, but we also have 3 colors of mana. My thinking here is this is basically Tron. We have Stirrings, we have Scrying. We use these to set up Coffers plus Urborg. And we don't need Coffers to naturally be a good land on its own, because we're just going to be so consistent at setting up the combo between all these effects, and between Golos as well. And we use that just to basically assemble Tron. Use all the mana to make Karn, go grab one ring, or we can even just loop one ring. We have an end game involving Academy Ruins and 2 copies of One Ring, or a One Ring in Sculpting Steel. Sculpting Steel is a card I'm trying out in the deck. I don't know if it's any good yet, but it seems worth a try. Just so I can assemble 2 copies of One Ring more reliably for the lock. Let's see how it goes. Dropping turn 3 Karn. Yeah, turn 3 Karn is rude. You like Witherbloom command in this deck. Oh, is someone else playing this deck? I honestly brewed this on my own. I did not realize it was a known thing. That seems very bad. Sure, we'll keep this, get rid of the steel. Living End's pretty resistant to hate, it's true. It does have grief. It does have a Force of Negation. Those help a lot. I could certainly believe that Living End might just be, like, messed up. We're gonna play some Living End next week. Yeah, I'm running cards that show up in other modern decks, therefore this isn't a brew. That's how it works. Oh no. Turn 2, Regnant 6. Wow, where were you, Inquisition? Where were you? Where were you when I needed you? Well, taking the Fable is still pretty good. Now then, hopefully not doing anything for a little while. Wandering is very good against their deck if we can get that going. So we've got 4 lands I don't really care about, and we have a Karn. So I'll take the Karn. Gives me a nice turn 4. Does die to Bolt. Overloom Command does kill Renin 6, it's true. Maybe I should be playing it. It kills Monkey as well. Binding's pretty good against the One Ring, yeah. Wow, did you just draw another Fable? Oh no, you're just repping Spell Pierce, okay. I guess I should play around Spell Pierce, probably. By playing my land first. Alright, fire off the Stirrings. Coffers, Urborg. Right. So Urborg lets me cast these Goloses. So I kind of want to take that. Is that bad? I think I want to take this, because it lets me cast this Golos, which then goes and grabs a Coffers. Sounds pretty nice. Yeah, maybe Witherbloom Command's one to consider. I was also considering the prospect of Bowmasters, but I don't know about that one. Card's pretty strong. I'd delete these lands. We know they have 3 lands in hand, it's fine. 2 lands in hand, it's fine. We get a tomb. The Khan is probably... Oof. Boyer. Alright. Khan's probably getting countered. I don't think I really mind. Do I? Maybe I mind. Oh yeah, Esper Sentinel On the way out. Maybe I'm not meant to run this into Spell Pierce because we are about to have infinite mana. I guess that's possible. Like next turn we have 5, 6, 7. Oh, the dwarves are coming. Need to open the One Ring to afford all the Lord of the Ring cards you want. Yeah. Cards pretty silly expensive. Alright, so we have mana. Currently regretting playing out that con. It would be kind of absurd. Yeah, maybe I just wasn't meant to do this. Maybe I just wasn't meant to. Just get working on this mana base. Oh, does Card Hoarder have One Rings now? I might sell my One Rings if that's the case. Are they just like always available? You saw drawings last night. Yeah, I should probably sell mine too, I guess. After the stream. They're always available. Cool. That's good to know. I wish we had a Cataracts in our deck right now. Make this a lot scarier. I'll go grab an Elk though next turn. I guess they get to ult their Ren if they want. Yeah. A lot of lightning bolts. That's a con, right? This is a con. It might not look like a con, but I assure you it is. Oh, we milled a One Ring for our Academy Ruins. Nice. Is this 3-color mono black control of the ring and Shouldered? It doesn't have Shouldered. But it's mostly 2 colors. We only have blue for Academy Ruins. So it's like mostly 2 colors. Alright, they get to Bolt Calm. Just snap off Stonebrain. Yeah. I have to assume that us Stonebraining them is pretty hard for them to beat. Right? Oh, I could also Mindslaver them. I could grab Mindslaver, and then I have the Mindslaver lock next turn if I survive 1 turn. That's probably better, right? We have to fade for 1 turn, and then they lose the game. Fighting in that Commensure, that makes sense. Can I Slaver through Pierce? They only get to cast like, oh, this turn? No, they fire off a Pierce and then they have Binding. We can't do it this turn. But I think I just grab Slaver, right? Could lose the Ruins to Archon. If that happens, it happens. I kind of want to not play out my Gigantha. So that I have 2 cards in hand I can discard to Archons. I guess they'd be able to get 3 Archons, though. But whatever. I'm just gonna hold Gigantha, I guess. Any thought to Metamorph over Sculpting Steel? Yeah, I did consider that. I'm honestly not sure. Metamorph's better against, like, Archony cards. Sculpting Steel being 1 less mana or not costing life is nice. But maybe Metamorph's just, like, a much more powerful card. That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure. I had considered that. I'm just, like, genuinely not sure which is better. Sculpting Steel was much more, like, linear and focused, whereas Phyrexian Metamorph, you give up, like, a little bit in exchange for, like, more flexibility. Yeah, saving Ring for the life was the reason why I kind of valued not having to pay life for Metamorph. I don't know. Especially if you end up in a point where you're looping One Ring and Metamorph, not having to pay, like, that extra mana or that extra life every time could end up mattering to you, right? Okay, let's play out this Academy Ruins. Fire off an Inky. What are they doing in response? Bolting me? Oh, Reprieve. So you're saying you're dead. I do like you being dead. I have to be honest. I cast Mindslaver. So I can put Mindslaver on top, put One Ring on top of it if I want. Just funny. Oh, right! Oh, this is adorable. Oh, they can maybe stop me doing this turn, right? They get to Reprieve twice. Oh, vomit. And now they get to Spell Pierce. So I can't cast this. I can't cast this. Because if I cast this, they get to Spell Pierce, force me to pay 2, and then they get to Binding this. So I think I just have to say go. Only if they drew a land. They had a Dwarven Mine in hand. Which they still have. The good thing about just saying go, if they Archon this out of my hand, I can Academy Ruins it on top. 9 down to 7. Can we get 4th Coffers? Yeah, I was wondering that. Just cast this Golos. I think I want to do that. I think I want to do that. Feels kind of free too, you know. Oh my god, I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I missed this line completely. Oh, that's so funny. So I should have cast Mindslave. Once I Inquisitioned them, I should have been casting Golos instead, because it costs 1 less mana. once Golos resolves, they get to bog their yard. At which point they have 2 less mana. We have 2 more mana than we did. And they don't have Spell Pierce, and then we could have Mind Slavered. I missed that. I missed that completely. We could have resolved the Mind Slaver this turn. Now the game's a little bit harder than it needs to be. Hey Callie, good to see you. Right, next turn we should have the lock there. Neat Mind Slaver combo. Oh yeah, I saw that deck. It looks very cool. I don't know how it works. We're playing Sultai Coffers. We're playing Sultai Coffers. Sure is what we're playing. We're choosing not to return an artifact to anyone's hand. That's just reasonable. Saltiest Coffers. Goodbye, Golos. I'll miss you. Miss you, buddy. I guess I put a One Ring on top. 5-color Coffers. Ooh. Catchy. Yeah, I did buy the Bullet Empire One Rings. They were very expensive. But I did do it. I did do it. I might sell them soon. They've gone up in price, and now Card Hoarder has them, so I'm probably going to sell them soon. But I sure did buy them for like 48 hours and profit off it somehow, I guess. Yeah, Twitter is a hellscape. Twitter was always a hellscape. Now it's like new level of hellscape. I guess I don't want to cast either of these. We know they have a binding in hand, right? Hell yeah, we did it. We won game 1 against Creativity, and now we get Fort Seizers. Woo. Oh yeah. 400% profit. Wow. God, the day 1 ring believers really got paid off. Awesome and uplifting. Ew, I love to hear about that. What else am I adding? I think the sculpting steals are good here, because I think 1 ring lock is like not completely unrealistic. Although certainly not as good here as it is against an aggro deck. So yes, I'm tutoring for this. I bring in Cityscape. It kills binding. To help close out Pride Month. Ew, exciting. These are the things we're like realistically going to be tutoring for some percentage of the time. I don't always want access to these free via Khan tutors. Question is, do I want to board in either of these over a Sculpting Steel? I think Oblivion Ring might be fine to board in. Wait, what's the paper price for rings? Because I'm probably going to have to buy them soon. I'm kind of accepting that I'm going to be playing a 1 ring deck at the PT, I just don't know which one. 50? Okay, that's not like as bad as I was expecting. I was kind of assuming they'd be like 100 in paper as well. Maybe that's me being silly. What 4 bundles on release? Wow. The profit is real. Alright, we have the combo, we have a Thoughtseize. Obviously this is a mulligan to 6, but I'm still gonna keep it. This is a good multi-6. This is a really solid multi-6. Need them to not have Veil, but... Hey, Alchemical, good to see you. Wow, no Veil. Turn 1? Oh, so they might have Veil. Okay, well... I guess if they Veil me, they lose their treasure, so whatever. I do this. Right. I'm gonna take this run in 6. And then you may continue. Have fun. Oh. I think the ring prices don't really affect the EV that much, do they? The way Magic Online works, if it ever gets beyond a certain point, it kind of ends up naturally balancing out fairly quickly, right? Because people can always just buy packs and open them, or open the packs they have and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, probably gonna reprieve this. Very skillful of them to draw a land. They still have to crack the treasure if they want a Teferino, though. Oh my god, opponent's opponent's doing it. Opponent sure is doing it. Oh my god. The embarrassing Dwarven mine is suddenly looking fine. That peeling. Sure, you wanna play Bog or Triumph? Bog potentially gets rid of the Striker Rich. I'm just gonna Bog them. Also turns off a top decked Regnant 6. One of Simic Growth Chamber, ooh. Simic Growth Chamber is really bad with the card Cabal Coffers on every conceivable axis. We are back on Coffers, just to have more colors of mana. I decided the problem with mono black Coffers is it's the most inconsistent deck in the world. So I added a bunch of green consistency cards. I don't know if it's a good decision or a bad decision, but we sure are out here doing it. So. Golos. Yeah, exactly. Why not be more like Green Tron? I seem I just want second Coffers. Yeah, Blood Moon's good against mono black. Yeah, you need a fast clock as well, that's true. Otherwise they'll just like Khan for an Oblivion Stone or whatever. Alright, please don't arc on me. It seems likely that they do. Oh no. Fucking hell. Next turn I can grab Ring. How much mana do I have next turn with an untapped land? How much mana do I have next turn with Scrying, I guess? I tap a Coffers for 5. I tap a green. I go down to 4 to scrying for a Coffers. I play the Coffers. I go from 4 down to 2, up to 8. 8 down to 6, up to 12. And with that 12 mana, I can't minus. We bought it in Ostone. I can't minus for One Ring? I feel like I've kind of lost this game. But okay. Oh, bridge in the board? Nah, bridge is already bad with the One Ring. What about if I tutor Academy Ruins? Then I have 6, 4, 10. It doesn't hit the ring in the sideboard, and also it puts the other rings in exile where Khan can go grab them from. Many problems. Yeah, Khan is kind of egregious. Khan should probably not exist. I don't know what that means. What does mean something? It probably means pretty good things. Probably means pretty good things. Alright, grab Academy Ruins. I wonder if I go get Mindslaver. But I kind of need them not to have a reprieve in hand. I guess I go One Ring draw and then I can't minus. It lets them know what's in my hand, but that's fine. Find a discard spell. Mindslaver lock them next turn. I feel like I can do that even if I do grab Mindslaver now. This way I save 4 mana. I just need to hope they don't have another reprieve in hand, I guess. Alright. Yeah, there's the blue mana. I am on 9. I am on 9. So that's a thing. The triggers don't work. I have protection. Alright, they hit the ring. Sure. I mean, this seems pretty good for me. They don't have white mana open. Fuck. Oh no, they still don't have white mana open. They already have Foundry. Who wanted me to cut Mindslaver? Someone was suggesting a cut Mindslaver. Come on now. Come on. Who was the doubter? Who doubted me? This is a con, so that's pretty nice. Love to have a con. Do I want to play around double bolt and wait until their turn before activating ruins? I think I do. Yeah, there's no reason not to, yeah. Okay. I guess I would like to get this. I have to get this reprieve out of their hand. Oh no, I just tap them out every turn. Never mind. Never mind. I remember how this works. Glad to catch me live. Glad to have you here. Yeah, it's not Emmy. Yeah, exactly. Breeding pool. Mindslaver on top. Alright, now the real problem is the clock. So, that's a thing. Doing this. Doing this. Yeah, I don't have enough mana spare. I guess what I want to do is draw a... God, how do I do this? I guess I get my elk down, right? Oh, that's how I do it. Cool. I just get my elk down. And they die to the elk. Play Tef Bounce Binding? Yes, we could. We don't need to, though. They're just dead in 4 turns. Because we're gonna elk them. Elk them real good. God, I fucking love this deck. Oh, we have to bounce blockers. You're really smart. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess they do get to block. Good point. That's really funny. Oh. God, I only have 5 fucking minutes. This is like legit kind of challenging. Creativity makes easy. They might have another Archon in their deck. Yeah, fetch and check. Yeah, I should do that next turn. That's true. That is just a thing I'm allowed to do. Nah, if I play Shocks, that means I have to tap more lands every turn. Alright, play a fetch land, crack a fetch land. You have 1 more Archon remaining. Cool. Play a Tefferino. Keep this Tefferino. Bounce this Archon. By creativity into 1, I lose my elk. Alright, I'm not looking at chat anymore. I need to play fast. Oh, I can plus Tef. Right, I should be plussing Tef. Smart. Okay, we have like 6 turns left. Then. There are like 6 turns remaining. Cool. Plus. Tap. Attack Dwarf, yeah, I'll do that next turn. I'll do that 2 turns time, so I don't accidentally attack with the Archon. It's a good point. It's a good point. Binding does not get rid of Archon. Can someone read Binding? Someone read the text on Binding, please. Thank you, Forsey. Very helpful. Appreciate you. This is game 2. This is game 2, chat. What have I done? I have to do one more Mindslaver. But I don't have to Academy Ruins it. What? Oh, it gives you the stops that you have on your turn in their turn? That's so silly. That could have cost me the game. That's so silly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Opponent was salting in chat the whole time. Opponent was salting in chat the whole time. Easy. Easiest win of my life. Easiest win of my life. Opponent disconnected, of course they did. Oh, wow, that was exhausting. I need a breather the next round. One of the purest autumn stream experiences imaginable. That's what people come here for. They come here for winning with 2 seconds on the clock with Mindslaver locks, apparently. Oh, hey, Violet. Oh, I love this stupid deck so much. I can't work out if it's actually any good, but I really enjoy it. I'm gonna run a quick ad break to get rid of ads before my next hour-long match with 3 color Cabal Coffers. Black-red Tron, whatever, sorry, black-green Tron, whatever you want to call it. Be right back after the ads. Whilst the ads are running, did you know I have a YouTube channel? Go check it out and like and subscribe and all that stuff. Also other things exist. I don't have the energy to do the usual spiel. Just look at the links, y'all. That was a sweet game. That game was dope. They got 3 Archons in play and then we took infinite turns. It says video unavailable, mana symbol. For the link you sent me. Ooh. Yeah, for sure it is, but it is what it is. And I fit archers in the list. I've been tempted to. I'm wondering if you're meant to place a couple archers to help against Dragobans. Like, it's possible. It's possible archers is better than sculpting steel. We're just kind of trying out sculpting steel as a way to set up the Academy Ruins double One Ring lock. Yeah, so copying rings. There are a bunch of decks that can't easily beat you having 2 One Rings and Academy Ruins. And this lets you, like, get 2 One Rings more easily. I don't know if it's good, though. I'm just trying it out. It hasn't been in the list until this league. I'm, like, a little bit suspect of them, but I'm not really sure what to do with the slots yet. So... yeah, comboing doesn't make the clock run twice as fast, it's true. Mindslaver turns sure are terrifying. Can you be... yeah, it's basically like an ensnaring bridge. Except you're also drawing 3 cards a turn. This has the combo, so I'm gonna keep. Herborg, we got a Sylvan Scrying. Sign me up.
5th Tree Moth. Mothers for Slothers.
Hey TSS, thank you for the 53 months of support. I appreciate you subscribing and supporting my content. And me. Supporting me, that's also important. Oh, I have throwing off. Oh, I do have throwing off. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Throwing system will be live momentarily. It's having a nap. Just reasonable, honestly. Don't look behind the scenes. Growing system now live. Urborg kind of good for them, potentially, but whatever. So I do this, I just explore stirrings this turn, I guess? Alright, Golos, One Ring. We already have a One Ring. It's pretty hard to say no to more One Rings. Golos is, like, decent, though. I might take Golos. If they're Yawgmoth, kind of want to work towards, like, Oblivion Stoning them. An extra mana could help. I don't know. So we scrying for Coffers. Then turn 4, we're gonna have Coffers is gonna make 5. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Golos, weirdly. I don't know if it's correct. Wait, for realsies, or is this another? Is this another person trying to trick us? Throwing is extremely on, is true. Alright, well, they have a good opening over there. What a draw! What a fucking draw! Holy shit, that means I get to Golos this turn? That's so good. And then we Mindslaver lock them next turn, maybe? I haven't really counted. Believable that we might be able to. So we go... So we tap these, we get 5. No, yeah, we tap these, we get 5. We scrying down to 4. We grab Coffers, play Coffers. Coffers goes down to 2, up to 8, down to 6, up to 12. So we're 2 mana short of Mindslaver locking them next turn. Really close. We can just Oblivion Ring them though. That might be okay. Well, that's a weirdly good draw. We have 12 mana. What's the safest thing to do? I want to make sure I'm not getting comboed. Problem is if I Oblivion Stone them, they do get to like draw 3 cards. It's pretty hard for them to kill me from that position though, right? Alternatively, I could like Stonebrain Yawgmoth. Like Fatal Push this, Stonebrain Yawgmoth. I really want to set up Mindslaver lock next turn though. I also want to not die. Oh, this is really hard. This is really hard, y'all. I feel like if I remove the Yawgmoths from their deck, it's really hard for them to ever beat One Ring shenanigans. Right? I feel like that must be the case. It's also very possible that I'm not meant to get the extra coffers. Instead, I'm meant to use Academy Ruins. And save this so I can turn this into a Khan after this Khan dies. I guess you don't have Revolt to kill the Yawgmoth, huh? I guess I'm just gonna Oblivion Stone. Maybe this is bad. It feels like it gives me at least a couple turns, and then I get to set up One Ring nonsense. Obviously sad to lose my Calm. I don't know. Possible this is just bad. I just don't want to, like, die to the combo next turn. And it feels like I'm in a pretty good spot. Wow, they missed a land drop. That's pretty good for me. So I guess I just do this first. See what I find. Sculpting Steel. Interesting. Pretty weird they didn't have a land. Draw a card. Bowmasters. Okay. Well, we gain protection from everything. I think I'm just gonna kill this Hierarch. In which case I can draw. Maybe I'm just meant to kill Bowmasters. Stop the Orkami growing. I just don't know that this matters very much. Keeping them off Yawgmoth seems like the only thing that really matters. Like, we no longer take combat damage, right? Cord, Endurance, Grist, Hepatra, Hierarch. Endurance can mess up my Academy ruins. I guess Cord also does that, so we should just take Cord. And then we get to kill this to keep them off York. Got my elk. There you go. Do I want to upkeep Academy Ruins? Target Oblivion Stone. Probably forces the endurance. I guess we just need to get the endurance out of the way at some point, right? Might as well do it before we legend rule the rings. Wrist, rock. I would like to target Oblivion Stone, please. Oh, they just let me have it. It's wild. Now we just get to Wrath them again. Eat their yard with the bog. Do I want to Sculpting Steel my One Ring? I kind of don't want to expose it to the endurance. I don't feel like I need the protection at all here. Alright, I'm focusing on the game a bit. I'm aware I'm several minutes down on clock. So I'm trying to play a little bit faster. Okay, so they have these 3 cards in hand. They are firing off the endurance, hitting my yard, and that is fine. So that means Academy Ruins doesn't do anything currently until we start setting up legend ruling. Alright, draw 3 cards. Con. Pretty good. We now have Mindslaver lock. Now I need to play fast. Minus. Yes. Mindslaver. Cool. Oh boy, this deck is really exhausting. Right, how do I want to sideboard? Yeah, I'm very thankful to the opponent. They have shown us mercy. Probably a lot better in paper. I mean, Mindslaver locks probably less exhausting in paper, yeah. Oh. I want Fort Caesars. I probably don't want this Kozilek. We definitely want to be able to tutor for a... Okay, what things are we tutoring for? We're tutoring for One Ring, Oblivion Stone... Mindslaver. maybe explosives? Question mark. I guess if they needle me, oh, they needle Khan then. I kind of want to board in like Cityscape Leveler. I think Sculpting Steel isn't good here because they don't get a lot, like, they don't really care about dealing combat damage, right? They can just set up Yorgmoth shenanigans to kill us instead. Yeah, that's also true. People aren't jerks as much in paper. But also, like, I don't know, timing people out on motos is the legitimate part of the game. I don't think that's being a jerk. I think being weird with, like, stops and stuff like that to try and trip people up is, like, a bit underhanded. Yeah, I don't know if I want Kozilek or Fortsies. Kozilek actually honestly seems like fine-ish. I guess it gets killed by Grist. Let's do this. Alright, we have the combo. Pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. Now a less good hand. They get to take my scrying. Rude. That makes my hand a lot worse. Funny. I don't know if this is worth the 2 life over Swamp. Board Fortsies. Well, I have to take the Yorgmoth, right? So I probably have to take the Fortsies. Then I get to go after Yorgmoth. I don't know if that's correct. Hey, Madeline. Good to see you. County Garden, sure. Yes, now I take the cord. Take Yorgmoth next time. Interesting. A book? I probably just have to take the Catacombs here. Or just I want to take 1 ring. Cracked this. It's kind of annoying. They have a Seiju in their hand, which means even if we assemble the combo, they're going to be able to slow me down. And they have a 5-turn clock? Okay, that doesn't matter. Fortsies is acceptable. So we have another Khan anyway. Alright. That's 3 power. I'm good. Oh boy. This is a scrappy game. On both sides. I guess that's what happens when there's a total of like 5 discard spells cast across the entire game. Okay. The snake. Fatal push, huh? Oh, this actually makes mana now. Cool. We meant to kill the Hierarch or the Hepatra? Probably the Hepatra. A little bit uncertain there. Definitely risky. Fail. Oh, beside you. Sure. That's fine. It was only making 1 mana return anyway. I'm actually very okay with them just using their Besage already. I guess they're scared of me drawing an Urborg. Pretty good. This deck is beautiful. I love it. Funny. It is a little surprising that they did that, I will not deny. Oh, if I plus on this, I don't get to draw a card, right? I really want to draw a card. A Borg. Sure. Gives them a black mana, that doesn't matter. Combo assembled, we have a lot of mana, we just need to find something to do with it. No, back on Cutthroat, yeah, that makes sense. I kind of figured that was the case, but that's good to know. Thank you. Only I had a card draw source, indeed. If only, if only. Oh, Threatening Chord. Very spooky. Well, that could be good if I can find a Khan. Khan or Scrying? Yeah, Khan or Scrying, right? Because Scrying goes and gets Takanuma. So we have like we have at least 5 Oblivion Stones in our deck right now. I think I might be dead. Kill the Orc Army, kill the Grist, block this and this. I take exactly lethal. Right? See ya, Manny. I think I take exactly lethal. Kill this. I guess it's better to kill this since I get to block anyway. Then we block here, and we take 4. That's sad. Real close to winning this game. If we draw a Khan or a Scrying or Takanuma there, we just 100% win the game. That's fine. Got a game free. Guess I'm running it back. I did fetch a Shockland early in the game. That 2 life could have cost us. Seems like it's probably a keep. I don't really want to give them all the black mana in the world. But I also want to use this to get my blue source, so... Thoughtseize, Innkeeper, Bowmasters. Is it crazy I kind of just want to take the Bowmasters? That card's really good against me. I don't really mind them taking one of my 4-drops. Even if they do, I will have another one. I do have Besagers. They can interact with my combo if I assemble it. Alright, just take down the Overgrown Tomb. Cool. No rush to go get this blue source. Play an Innkeeper and his Swamps. They have 2 mystery cards in hand. Okay, Golos could be good. Let's go ahead and grab my Elk. Academy Ruins, interesting. Now go ahead and One Ring, I guess. I want to say go and do it in their upkeep. Play around at Bowmasters here. Oh, they're hitting the Urborg. Interesting. Let's draw a card. So I should draw it after this is hit. No, if I wait, it means I know whether I want to have Fatal Push open or whether I'm grabbing a tap plan. So waiting is actually better, I think. That makes sense. Guess I know I'm grabbing a Swamp in my upkeep. Alright, they get to kill my ring. That's fine. I have Academy Ruins to get it back. Oh wait, no, it gets exiled. That's fine still. We get to go loose. We have plenty going on for the next couple turns. We're still kind of in the development stage. I'm not too bothered about that. Get a Swamp. Proper turn. Coffers. That means I can get a tap land, right? And save myself a little life. Do I get an Urborg? Yeah, probably. Probably. Alright, thankfully they're not doing very much over there. Being given a lot more breathing room than I really deserve. Wow, that is killing the Coffers. Okay. That is fine. They only have 1 card left. We still have plenty of mana to work with. They aren't killing my Academy Ruins. It's nice. Don't really like knowing about this. I guess it's fine. Do I attack? I'm really worried about them having Chord. It feels so likely that they have a Chord at this point. Well, they're just blocking with the... That's an aggressive block, right? They use that. That's just like a thing their deck uses. It's a resource. They're on 22. Okay. Spooky. Am I attacking with both and then cast... Oh no, I get to spin Golos now! Oh, this is adorable. This is so cute. Yeah, this is just good deck building. This is so cute. Sure. Why not? One ring, sure. Spin. That. Pilgrim. Wait, the ring's real? 9 out of 10 graded? That's wild. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a rainy special. This is like among the more me decks that I've ever played in my life. It's true. This is certainly up there on the list of decks that speak to my soul. They get to ping Golos once. You know, with like 10 Goloses in hand, I might just fire one off. Why not, you know? Why not just fire another one off? Get another Coffers. Alright, so we're just looking for Scrying, Khan, or Takanuma. We currently have 8 Khans in our deck, plus like we can Ancient Stirrings into one potentially. We have like 8 Khans to set up Mindslaver Lock. Oh sweet, I'll look at that in a minute, BB, when I'm not worried about timing out. Hey, that's one of the 8 Khans. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing, my friend? Let's show off a bit before we do that, though. Show what our deck is capable of. Beetle push. Draw a card. Interesting. Draw 2 cards. Fire off a Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Go get a Cabal Coffers. Alright. Make a normal amount of mana. Oh, that would be so funny, Callie. I didn't even consider that as an option, honestly. That's great. Woo! Oh, this deck's so much fun. I don't even care if it's good. I don't think this really counts as Pro Tour testing. The chances of me playing this at the Pro Tour are basically 0. I just want to have a good time right now, y'all. I'm here for a good time. I'm gonna run a quick ad break before the next round, and I'm gonna look at this graded 1 out of 1 ring whilst I do. Deck actually seems alright. I feel like we're running pretty good. I don't know. I think I'm like 11 and 6 with this deck, which is like a fine win rate, I guess. Not very good though. Oh, it's actually real. Congrats to whoever got the 2 million. Congrats on the 2 mil. Ruin the clocks of Modo everywhere for fucking off the standard for Worlds testing. So that's pretty delightful. I'm just waiting. You know what I'm waiting for? I'm just waiting, y'all. For Cambo to walk into the chat and say, this is not the day. Shake his head at me. As I play 3 color coffers. I'm just waiting for that. I do wonder if this breeding pool is just meant to be a watery grave. I don't know. Opponent's 3-0. We're gonna get destroyed. I did literally just spin Golos twice, it's true. Look at this perfect sample hand. Look at these 6 cards. We have such a good 6 card hand here. Alright, so the good news. Good news is we have Khan in our deck. The bad news is that Scales is kind of fucked up and we're probably dead. So, you know, there's good news and bad news here. Really. I mean, I'm definitely taking Coffers out of these options. Not particularly close. Oh, that's another reason for Sculpting Steel over Metamorph. You can get it off Stirrings. That's an actually legitimate reason. The 2 life thing, kinda marginal. Finding off Stirrings, pretty fucking big. Pretty important. I really want to find a blue source at some point, but like, I don't want to shock myself a million times, and this Beseiju is actually a real card against their deck, so I guess we're just locking ourselves off blue for the foreseeable future. 5 color Jeskai Breach. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I'm gonna start calling it that. How am I? I'm doing good. Life's good at the moment. I'm quite good. Alright, let's go exploring. Golos. Do I shock myself for the Stirrings value? I think I do. Borg or Thor drop, basically, is what we're looking for at the moment. Urborg, Ring, or Khan. Well, Academy Ruins and Hack Enumerator, so we're taking Khan. I think Khan was the worst of those three for us to find, but probably still pretty good. If they don't do anything too scary next turn, Khan's gonna slow them down a lot. Go like plus on jaw, minus ring or something. I don't know. Figure it out. Excuse me? Oh wait, no, I thought this was a different card. That card's pretty good. That's pretty good. The One Ring. Whew. Sure is. Alright. I guess this turn I'm just killing the Welding Jaw. And hoping this slows them down a bunch. They get to attack Khan then, but I think that's fine. That means they're not attacking me. Means my Fatal Push is live. I guess the other option is we just minus. And get a One Ring and try and lock them. I wonder if I was meant to One Ring this turn, just to try and dig for an Urborg. And the next turn we go Khan with Fatal Push open to protect Khan. This might be bad. This might be a bad line. So they get to attack Khan for 5, and then we don't get to -2. Then I get to go like Golos, find my Urborg. Or something like that. Tricky, tricky, tricky. What are they considering? Okay. Yeah, I need to believe this might be incorrect, but it sure is what I'm doing. God, this is a game where they haven't had a hardened scales effect, and I feel like I'm still just dying. I guess I paid 4 life to my lands this game. Isn't helping. Or 5 or whatever. Just like weirdly painful mana base draw. Fuck. That's very spooky. Oh my god, and they just kill the Khan? Alright. But they don't have a ballista, so One Ring's gonna be pretty nice. I kinda just want to Golos this turn. Is that crazy? They don't have red mana to destroy this and move the counters. I get to chump block this. And then I just have so much more mana on the future turns. And like, killing things doesn't even matter. They literally have an Ozolith in play. I think this is definitely a bit dangerous. But I think I'm going to go Los rather than Wandering this turn. Because I think if I fade for a turn or two, this is going to put me in such a better position. Because then I get to cast things whilst using the Wandering. This gives me 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, next time we have 9 mana, so I get to go Golos plus Wandering. Pretty good. We currently have 7 more rings in our deck between Khans and Sculpting Steels. And every single ring draws 3 to find the next one. And we just try and keep the chain going until we've set up Blue Source Academy Ruins. We get to find out if not fetching the Blue Source early attack costs us. Yeah, testing some variants of Coffers. I don't like Mono Black Coffers much, but this variant's about, like, pretty cool. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, we're taking some damage this turn, I fucking guess. Hey Sarah, yeah, we have Academy Ruins in our deck. It's pretty tight. Academy Ruins in our Cabal Coffers. Ancient Stirrings deck. Science has gone too far. We finally added some colors to this deck. Yeah, I decided to follow through. I almost DM'd you about this, Ray. I almost went, maybe this is the wild deck building decision that speaks to you. But we literally have Gigantha tapping it out. We've literally been activating Gigantha to spin our Golos. We're basically 5 colors. Oh my god. Opponent, please just deal 1,000,000 damage to me. God, we take so fucking much. Not holding our open Fatal Push. Looking kind of brutal. Yeah, this is one of the best Gigantha decks I've ever played, because you have 1,000,000 mana in any game which is remotely going favorably for you. So, like, any game where you get to turn 6, you just get to cast Gigantha. Which is really nice. Blood Moon Insurance, kind of. Almost. I don't know, Blood Moon has a lot of problems for this deck. Oh, do they have lethal somehow? No? Alright. I mean, I'm sure you have this Fatal Push, friend. Oh, the Wandering. Wandering's pretty good. Yeah, so I'll just cast it. I have Fatal Push for this. I could draw a Welding Jar. I'd rather just not take any risks. Also, this way our Lighted's higher if they draw a Ballista. Cool. Yeah, Wandering Shore is a card that exists. So this can go get Zagoth Triumph so that we can activate Academy Ruins. Yeah, Kozilek's in main because of Mill. I'm just eternally scared of Mill. And it's like a fine card in the deck. Do I just grab Academy Ruins instead of Coffers? Just like guarantee that. The thing is, the lock is not a hard lock against them. They have Walking Ballista. So it's not a hard lock, but we have Fatal Push. So it's like not a hard lock, but it's close to a hard lock. We eat into our mana production a bit though for the sake of doing this. I think it's fine. I'm gonna be drawing enough cards that we're gonna find more coffers anyway, right? This is fine. No reason not to attack. I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that, like, probably a good 40% of Magic decks have the incorrect number of colors in them. Like, 40% of Magic decks you can improve by adding or cutting a color. Chat. Just checking. If I let this hit me, I'm allowed to let this hit me, right? It doesn't deal damage to me, so it won't give me counters. Cool. Yeah, they just figured they might as well try. That makes sense. It's actually better to get Breeding Pool at this point, because I might want to cycle Zagoth Triumph. I could just return a Golos to ensure a Coffers, but that seems kind of unnecessary. I have plenty to do with my mana anyway. Oh, that's really good. Pretty strong. Play this. Let Calm. Obviously, Calm can be attacked, I guess, is the thing. I can go get Mindslaver. 5. Yeah, I can get Mindslaver. I should have done the maths on whether I could Mindslaver lock them before I cast Ancient Stirrings. I guess. So this is a matchup where I like Sculpting Steel, because it's just more One Rings. One Ring isn't a hard lock. Well, loops aren't a hard lock against them because of Walking Ballista, but I still think they're probably pretty good. What things are we typically tutoring? We are tutoring Mindslaver, One Ring. Haywire Might, Oblivion Stone. Engineered Explosives sometimes. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen very often. I think I might board in Engineered Explosives. Doesn't seem like we're going to tutor for this very often. I think we want access to all the other 4 though, and all our cards are kind of good, so. Opponent said interesting deck idea in chat, and I responded with mana-based crimes. Which I think is an accurate assessment. No! How do I beat this card? I guess I have 5 Passages in my deck, it's fine. Pretty good against me though. Pretty good, I guess. Stirring. Ding ding ding. You can also just like a Khan for O-Stone or Haywire Might. Yeah, we've like 15 answers to Pithing Needle in our deck. Urza's Saga, that one's actually a bit spooky. If they're not casting a 2-drop on turn 2 there. I don't really want them knowing about this. But also, we have less mana next turn if we draw another one of these. Right. Don't know that that matters terribly. Yeah, so I just don't want them knowing about this. Just Golos. Sounds pretty good. Just get second Coffers, since I'm nowhere near having enough mana for Academy Ruins loops yet. But at some point we might want to tutor a blue source. Free. Large and in charge. Mm-hmm. 5/5, that's annoying. But it's block. So next turn I have 12, I think. Let's run the numbers. So it's 5, 6, 4 Coffers, 4, 2, 8, 6, 12. So next turn I have 12 mana. And then I get to go Khan Oblivion Stone. So I guess I do block. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Oh. That's pretty cute. I guess I no longer need to tutor for Coffers, which means I can tutor for Takanuma instead. Oh, Slaver, right. Yeah, I can tutor for Blue Source. I'm silly. Yeah, I guess we just Slaver lock them, right? Tutor for blue source next turn, and then we have it. Oh, if I Slaver this turn, I don't get to return it next turn. But that's probably fine, right? I get to like Zabaz away one of their permanents and whatever. And then they get a 1-turn window. They get like a 1-turn window. And that's fine. Yeah, so I guess I still Slaver them. And then I activate Khan again next turn. Right. Can't actually activate Zabaz. Amusingly. Don't actually get to do anything with this turn. It's just time walk, but you know. Yeah, you can just play Ring for protection, yeah. Well, like next turn we get to minus Khan, O-Stone, kill their board. And then we get to have Slaver lock in 2 turns time. Once we've tutored a blue source. So they... Oh wait, no, we just have Slaver lock. Sorry, I'm really silly. I'm really bad at Magic. We have Slaver lock because we go... Coffers, scrying for blue source, Mindslaver on top, ring to draw the Mindslaver. So we actually did have the Slaver lock, because we can just put it on top and draw it. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Love it. I am gonna disappear for 2 minutes to go refill my water before the next round. Be right back. And then we'll keep mind-slavering people, I guess. Keep mind-slavering people. Be right back, y'all. Gonna run some ads whilst I'm away. Alright. Oh, Zabaz doesn't actually do anything because there's a Khan in play as the thing. Whew, this deck's fun. Opponent's 4-0. Well, one of us is gonna get dream crushed, I guess. Get to see what a 4-0 deck looks like. What kind of deck goes 4-0? Time to crush the opponent's dreams. That would be the ideal way around for it to go. You had to stay. Good to have you here. I do enjoy the card Cabal Coffers. I do enjoy awful, unplayable Magic decks based around the card Cabal Coffers. They're my favorite kind of awful, unplayable Magic decks. Oh no, sorry, Wilderness Reclamation decks are my favorite kind of awful, unplayable decks, that's true. Alright, chat, consider this. If you untap a Cabal Coffers in your end step with Wilderness Reclamation, that's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana right there. Just consider, chat. Just consider how much mana that is. I like that Callie and I are on the same page on this one. You know, we're 3-0. We're 3-0. You know what that means? We're gonna crack out the antlers. We're gonna crack out the antlers. Three and 0 antler stream. Let's go. Let's go. Great minds do think alike. Reminds you of your teenage years. Cabal Coffers was very before my time. That's so amazing. I know. I adore it. It's my favorite. This might be my favorite piece of clothing ever. I don't know. Yeah, you gain so much life with March. Exactly. That was the only. I was trying to think of any card better than that. I'm kind of embarrassed that that's the best I got to, but you can gain a lot of life. Oh. Join in some reindeer games. Cabal Stronghold. Is that the Return a Creature card? Is that the, like, Black Academy Ruins? I always want to call it Tolarian Academy, and then I remember those are two very different cards. Oh, it's Volruff Stronghold. Okay. Oh, it's the bad Coffers. Oh, right! That card's so disappointing. Although I played a lot of it in Historic. I played a lot of that card in Historic for a while. Before Historic got, like, hyper power crept. Cast a lot of Torment of Hailfires for X equals 20. Cast a lot of Goloses, but when isn't that the case? When isn't that the case? Is 4 is it already 4? I thought it was 3 to activate. Wow. 4 is wild. Oh, 3 and it. Yeah. No, the only basics thing is Brutal, for sure. Wouldn't be able to use it in this deck. Opponent, where are you? Not convinced we have an opponent. Alright, we do have an opponent. This hand's pretty good. Oh, cutting Arboreal Grazer was such a good decision. That card is really bad, actually. I do kind of wonder if we want a 27th land now that we don't have Grazer there. Weirdly. Good morning, Sophia. Good morning. Alright, I'm gonna accidentally give them Delirium. I did cut this off. Oh my god. We're giving them turn 2 Murktide? Wow, for once in its life, Murktide Regent looks better than Yawgmoth's Will. For once in its life, Sheevan Dragon looks better than Yawgmoth's Will. Or they could just choose not to do that for some unbeknownst to me reason. That's also an option. They just really want to cast a counterspell rather than get a 4/4 flyer. Sure. Beauty and a cute hat stream. That's me. Look at all these antlers. 2 of them. Yeah. So many. They sure did. They sure did. They sure did. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty dead this game. I assume the Murktide style matchups are very bad for us. Especially when they draw Spell Pierce 2 turns in a row. After we take all the relevant interaction out of their hand. That doesn't exactly help things. Ooh. Oh my god, it works so well. Yeah, you could say this is a Coffers list. Yeah, they kind of did, huh? They kind of did do exactly that. Yeah, they just wanted it more. They sure fucking did. Is a list that contains the card Coffers. I feel really dead. I feel like really dead. Is there any reason to play out Coffers? If I draw, wow. Trying to figure this out. So I need to draw 1 ring next turn. Anyway. Yes, I do this. I don't know. 5-color Sultai Coffers with Mindslaver Lock as the main win con. What an excellent descriptor. Alright, I've got bad news, chat. I'm overheating in this hat. It's very warm today. I'm so sorry. Pray for fall to get to us quickly. The antlers are dependent on it. Hey, Gabby. We have 3 spells in hand. We sure do. Ring? Alright, opponent. Kindly asking that you don't have a counterspell or a bolt in your hand of 3 spells or a spell piss. Cool. So I think Murktide is a worse deck than Breach generally, but it sure did look better that game. It's probably better against us than Breach anyway. Just full stop. Counterspell and Dragon are probably better against us than anything that tries to play a long game. What do I want to do here? Warsies is not amazing, because they do pressure our life total, but also we need to get through counter magic somehow. I think Wormcoil was something I'm pretty unlikely to tutor for very often, but like would love to cast. Maybe. Seems pretty good to cast. How do I feel about cutting Khan? That sounds... Sounds pretty bad to me. Even cutting Khan does not seem very appealing. Then, like, your scryings aren't spells in the late game because they can't grab Takanuma anymore. So, like, you're just gonna have so much less going on in the late game, too. I get that this card is not very good against Spell Pierce, though. Oh, yes, I have to be scared of Blood Moon. Fuck. Maybe that's a reason for Fortsies, okay. Oh, I guess I will bring in some number of Fortsies, so I have to worry about Blood Moon. Let's try this. Okay, well, this sure does kill monkeys. So I think I want to find Triome turn 1, and then I get to go explore into push. It means I don't... if they go turn 1 monkey into 2-drop, I don't get to kill both without wasting some mana. Oh, I don't get to kill both on curve. But it also means I get to just sort out this Triome nice and early and not take damage off fetching a shock land to have access to green mana. This sounds pretty alright to me. I don't know, maybe I am just meant to do this. It's 2 life, but in exchange I get to go push into 1 ring potentially, or whatever. I'm just gonna do this, I guess. And go back on my word. Inquisition. Explore. Power of Inquisition. Monkey, Darcy, consider Bauble. Oh, I guess I just take the monkey. Yeah, maybe I meant to have some Bowmasters in the 75 because of this deck. Like a single Bowmasters would just completely change this game, right? Kill a monkey, block a monkey, save my fatal pushes. Maybe Bowmasters is a card for me to consider fitting in a couple copies of in the 75. Maybe that's just better than Sculpting Steel. It kind of comes in it's kind of good in similar places, right? It's good against decks that are interesting. It's good against decks that are trying to kill you. Like, both of them are good against Hammer. Hammer is like one of the main places for Sculpting Steel. It doesn't get spell pierced. Yep. Nice. I'm just gonna clear this. We know they ever consider. It's fine. Scream. Very good draw. Oh, I'm gonna run into a spell pierce potentially. Do I wait to play around spell pierce? They also just could have counterspell open. I think I meant to wait and just grab my elk. Problem is, this could run into Blood Moon, but whatever. I just don't want them getting value out of a spell pierce at this point in the game. Feels like we can just play around spell pierce forever at this point. And if they have counterspell, so be it. At least we make them hold 2 mana open next turn. Okay, that's a monkey. Please don't hit a discard spell. Fatal push. Deal. Land. So does that let me double spell here? It does. Would I rather have Khan or a ring? I guess I would probably rather have a ring. If they counter the ring, we can get it back, which is nice. Alright, how's my calm? Cool. Cross my ring. Gonna draw now in case we draw a discard spell. Cool. I don't know if I want this to be a forest or a blue source. Forest is Blood Moon Insurance. Blue source gets this Academy Ruins online. If they had a Blood Moon, they would have played it by now, right? What is this? Okay, they just want to have counterspell open at all times. That makes sense. I'll just get my blue source. I don't know. Seems fine. Okay, so all the mana are in the wild. Yeah, we do have infinite mana. It's true. Maybe I was meant to lead on Golos. I just figured it's not that likely they counter the elk, but I don't know. Now I kind of wish I'd let on Golos, right? Get them to counter this instead. I guess we just bog them. Turn off Unholy Heat. We kind of have enough mana at the moment. Alright, now we're just looking for another ring and hoping it doesn't get countered. They're through 2 counter spells, and Spell Pierce doesn't do anything, so... they get to bolt my Golos, I don't care. Cascading Cataracts, yeah! Is this so hard to fit it in the mana base? But maybe you're just meant to play it. Maybe it's just too good not to play. This is a Karn. That is pretty good. I have to assume I have enough mana to lead on Golos, right? 4, 10, 2, 10, 2, 12, 10, 20. Scrying, Takanuma is 6, Karn is 4, and then we Slaver, yeah. And then next turn we need to cast another One Ring so we don't die to this. Cool, we do have enough for Golos. I don't have another Coffers. That's sad. I guess it's in hand. Look. Don't expect me to know these things. This Takanuma is such an all-star. Having your Sylvan Scryings be like actual bombs in the late game is so silly. This Takanuma is just like hauling the deck up on its back. Wow. What a beating. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna fucking lose this game? No! No! I'm gonna take another 3 damage? Oh, that Force of Negation is so clutch. Wow. We boarded out the steals. So at the moment we have 6 rings in our deck and we get to dig 4. We get to dig 5, I guess, because we got to draw step 2. And we have an Ancient Stirring, so it feels like we're probably okay. Cool, we are okay. Love to see it. Don't know why I'm just sequencing this way. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Scared. So scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Yes, if they counter Karn. They counter Karn, I lose. Probably. I'm gonna take 4 then, right? God. They counter Karn, I actually lose this game. Fuck. I mean, I guess they only have 1 card in hand. We might not get bolted out of the game. Still, it feels really scary. Oh, we can cycle this for a redraw. Yeah, so we turn Sylvan Scrying into a cycler. Lol. Easy. Get Mindslaver. So we Mindslaver them this turn, then next turn we get another ring so we don't die to our rings. Then we can Legend Rule them. Woo! Winning the game on 1. Winning the game on 1. Why did I play this out correctly? Of course. Can make them fail to find of the Besaiger. Not that it matters, but it's funny. What if they bolted Khan? I mean, we still get to draw a million cards, right? To look for the replacement ring. But it's true that would have probably been pretty terrifying. So many cards I never want to cast in a million years. I guess I just really want to not put fetch lands in play. Because that feels like a way I potentially lose the game. I should probably just not put fetch lands in play. You have a question. Hello. I mean, maybe. I was also considering Minamo. Blue tutor targets are like astronomically worse than black or green tutor targets. But also Ottawa and Minamo are both pretty good. I don't know. It's tough. I honestly have no idea. Like, being able to scrying for an answer to your ring is pretty nice. It also lets you, when you're just, like, treading water against decks like Hammer. God, it's so much mana, though. It's like 10 mana to reset your ring. Which is, like, fine, but I don't know how often that comes up, that you have enough mana, but whilst you're treading water to do that. Yeah, Cascading Cataracts are an inclusion. So the problem is we have 26 lands. 26 lands. 8 of those are these. And the other remaining 18 have to make our mana base functional. You definitely want these. I think these are all slam dunk tutor targets. And then you need like 14 green sources. Plus obviously basic swamp. So like, you need to have 13 lands that make green mana. Plus Besaiger. In order to make your mana base functional. So every utility land you add beyond these 4 either just makes your mana base way worse, or means you have to play a 27th land. 27th land could be fine. It could just be correct to play 27 lands. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Well, now we're on the draw, so we're probably going to die to Ragabang, because we don't have Bowmasters in our deck. Sculpting Steel should be Bowmasters, I guess. Wild Tree makes green mana. I don't know how much you're joking, but like legit, that's kind of interesting to me. I don't know. That's like not terrible. That's like not the worst suggestion I've ever heard. It is a tap land, but like, I don't know. Ottawa does similar things to Sculpting Steel. That's true. I'm not playing 61 cards. I guess I guess the Sylvan Scrying... So the Sylvan Scrying deck, maybe you could get away with 61. I just kind of feel like you always want to... Where is the sentence going? Yeah, we have so many tutors. Yeah, we've got loads of scrying. Also gonna draw the combo less often though. Like, the reason to play this deck is Coffers plus Urborg, and any addition that makes you draw that less often is a little bit painful. Also means you're gonna chain rings less often too. Okay, I felt like I had to go for this because Spell Pierce would be so backbreaking on the Fatal Push. So, just gonna get Urborg first, because it's the one that guaranteed makes mana if the scrying gets countered. It's a monkey. We have a lot of pressure. Kind of awkward. Golos blocks the monkey and does not block the Darcy, but I still feel like this is how we're doing it. If we resolve a Golos, it gets to turn this into a 1-1, which is nice. Alright, they might have Counterspell, so I guess I want to Fatal Push this turn. 100%. Didn't counter. Does that mean I just scrying? So it's awkward, because if they have a counterspell, I kind of need to punch through it. But if they have a Spell Pierce, I really don't want Khan to be Spell Pierced. I think I'm going to scrying, but this might be incorrect. Does mean we get to play around Spell Pierce forever and ever. I guess them not piercing means they get to draw a card. It's like worth something to them. That's a Darcy. Oh, what a phenomenal draw. Holy shit, that's so good. That's so fucking good. Right. Pretty good hand. It's a pretty good hand. Oh. Oh, we don't play the land to activate Golos. That's what that is what Giganther is for. I think there are arguments for all three of our potential spells here. Yes, Golos gets abraded. Get jaggy with it. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted. Kind of tempted just to cast a Ganther. Yeah, feel like this is the best play. And then we just get to jam next turn. Have more info on what's in our hand. Killing them with a 5/5. Also, now if Golos resolves, we get to spin Golos. Which is really nice. Kind of stating the obvious there, but you know. Getting to spin Golos, pretty appealing. Yes, it means they have to counter Golos, exactly. It means we can go Khan first, then Golos. That was exactly my thinking. My fucking god. That's a Blood Moon. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's not entirely fine. Good Blood Moon. I think I have to go Khan first. I really need to Golos to get Bog, right? Though Khan kills the Blood Moon, but we have a lot of answers to Blood Moon. Now next turn we can go cast Golos, spin Golos. Yeah, the Golos is just more important than Khan. Alright, please don't surveil to the top. They put a card on top of their library, are you kidding me? Oh, we can't Bog, that's true. That's a good point. Am I attacking? I kind of want to protect myself against Ragavan instead. Putting him to 12 is actually relevant. They have to call. I don't think they would leave Ragavan on top, right? That sounds pretty unlikely to me. I guess they might leave Iteration on top. We'll consider. We could get punished if they find Ragavan, but dealing 5 to them is actually pretty relevant, it feels like. Wow. Interesting. Well, get to spin Golos. Let's hope it's really fucking good. So all of these are mountains. Which mountain would I rather have? Whatever. Means I'm not attacking them, but I feel like you have to be so careful when spinning Golos. I feel like spinning for 3 spells is better than attacking for 5. It means we might not have lethal next turn, but they have a braid for our Golos anyways, yeah. We hit 3 lands, so that's good. That's great. They should upkeep the Abrade, right? Oh, I guess they knew the card that's on top. So maybe they shouldn't. Oh no! I feel like that game was pretty close, I don't know. Blood Moon's pretty strong. Blood Moon cutting us off of wiping their yard. This is what did it. Alright. Gigantha was the MVP that game. Wow. How good is Gigantha? How good is Gigantha? Yeah, I feel like adding Bowmasters to the deck has to help that matchup a bit. This matchup seems abysmal. Yeah, it seems pretty bad. I'm gonna run a quick ad break. Oh, we're already in the next round. I have to run an ad break, I'm sorry. Otherwise it'll interrupt the game, which is way worse. I'm so sorry, y'all. You don't want ads, there's an easy way to fix it, just saying. This hand seems pretty tight. This hand seems kind of dreamy, honestly. You look. Exactly, Cam. You know what's up. So which part of the combo am I meant to go after? So worst possible draw. That's amazing, 4C. I genuinely don't know which part I'm meant to attack. Very annoying, this combo gets around wondering. I guess we just go after the Sam. Costs more mana for them to play another one. It's like kind of relevant. Bit of me just wants to get breeding pool. I guess I'll I should, yeah, I don't know. I will need a blue source at some point. But probably not for a little while. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of coffers, apparently. Terrifying. That's pretty good. Grabs a familiar, yeah. I could just die next turn. This matchup honestly seems kind of terrifying. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Please don't kill me. Maybe I meant to hold on to the push? Yeah, this is Javier. Correct. Well, I guess I'm dead. Jeez, this matchup seems hard. Wondering just does nothing against this deck is the problem. What? So I guess like we could bring in Four Caesars. Really wish I had Bowmasters in this matchup as well. So cards we're conceivably tutoring for are like Honoring, Mindslaver, Explosive, Stone, Stone Brain. Tormod's Crypt. I think I can board in one or two of these. I'm not boarding in these two. I guess I would like to keep Oblivion Stone as a tutor target, question mark. I feel like I really want this as a tutor target because this we can just play when we can't on 4. So this one's important. I guess I bring in Engineered Explosives. I also see bringing in Stone Brain. Potentially. This is pretty good. Pretty good hand. We have the combo, we have some interaction, we have some card advantage, kind of everything we could ask for. Birds of Paradise. I have to just kill that? Or do I save that explosives for that? Okay, save explosives for that. Title Scholar. Take Fatal Push. Or take Ring, but then I just kill the Scholar. This is so sick with Viscera here. Take their card forever. "2015 is back." Exactly. Our opponent is on... Oh no, my opponent has a Veil, potentially? That would be rude. Oh yeah, they're on Sam combo. What my opponent is on. I think my opponent might have a Veil here. Not ideal. Just gonna hold up push, force my opponent to hold open a mana forever. Another one. This has to be Veil, right? There's no world in which my opponent doesn't have Veil of Summer in hand. Just has to be. Go loss. Cannot do that this turn, but pretty good soon. It maybe have played out the Catacombs there. I don't know. I'm just gonna say go. We're just gonna keep holding open the black mana forever. Not play into Veil when we don't need to. We're doing fine. Opponent's like missing mana here. Resolves. Yeah, it's just Veil of Summer. Oh no, another mana dork. That's actually really scary. That's actually a lot of flexibility over there. That is a very good draw. 5 mana. Eight mana. If I grab Oblivion Stone, I don't get to use it this turn. Could just grab one ring and start drawing cards. And that's like pretty alright. Also grab Haywire Mite. Oh no, it doesn't kill Tide Hollow Scholar. I can't grab Haywire Mite. If I go up. Good question. Can't think of any way they punish me. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. My opponent has Veil of Summer in hand. My opponent's been telegraphing Veil of Summer intensely this game. And like none of my opponent's plays make sense unless either A, they have Veil of Summer, or B, they want to trick me into thinking they have Veil of Summer, which like, if so, GG. I had considered this Sultai rack, yeah. I kind of want to try that out at some point. I had considered exactly that. It's on the list of things to try. Collected company. Right? Fucking Ranger Captain. No. I guess Ranger Captain is kind of the punish. I had considered Ranger Captain. I don't know. Feels like a tough one to play around there. It's still fine. Next time I cast my Elk as a blocker, I grab the O-Stone. And then my opponent does not have a very large window to deal with the O-Stone. And just level up. It's true. I guess my opponent has to sack Captain in response to the Con minus, right? Which is kind of nice. I could just go get Leveler. I don't really know how my opponent deals with a Leveler. How much mana do I have? 5, 8, 9? Do I get Leveler or do I get O-Stone is the question. If I get O-Stone, I expose myself to another Sculler or to a discard spell. It feels like Leveler's gonna be good enough. Right? I assume so. I might now use the Inquisition to pop the Veil, maybe. Is that good? I think I would rather not let my opponent cycle the Veil is the thing. Oh yeah, can't Inquisitions turn either. Good point, good point. Alright, I think I'm doing this. I'm getting O-Stone is a little sad, but... And then I think I'm getting back Fatal Push. He seems... maybe, yeah. I guess you're right. I was thinking I can hold open Fatal Push in their turn, but I kind of can't. This has been a very cool game. Very cool game. Oh, they get to use the Power Stone. That's so funny. I mean, they have 0 combo pieces in play at the moment, so I'm feeling pretty good about my position. Oh yeah, opponent's deck is cool. They're great. Enjoying the vibes. Yeah, this is Javier. Wondering what Khan does off these things. That's pretty cute. They have 8 mana. Land is +4 mana, that's true. And we wouldn't really have much to use it on, I feel like. Wow. Not even floating mana, huh? I just want to grab Tormod's Crypt, right? Make sure I don't get comboed. Well, Damri is cool. Finding Cauldron familiar, sure. Nice. Game free. Opponent's 4-0. Javier is crushing it with that deck, huh? Maybe that deck's actually good. think I like how we sideboarded. Drawing the explosives, that game was pretty good. And I kind of like having access to all the stuff we have on the board. So it's kind of funny that when you board out a Golos and matchups that are too fast for you to want the 4th copy, you just randomly have a copy on your board now for the Khan that you like probably very rarely grab, but it is funny to me. Alright, this hand can never beat a Veil in a million years. I'm gonna keep, I guess. Game free, game free, game free. Right, push the bird. The youth doesn't really do that much. I don't know. It's like fine. I don't know whether to take Cord or Oof. I'm worried that if I take Cord, my opponent empties hand and then the next Inquisition potentially bricks. Kind of want to guarantee the next Inquisition hits something. I think this game might be scrappy enough that the 2-2 actually matters. I don't know. Making plays at random. Maybe they'll work out fine. Yeah, they drew a land, so I was rewarded for my line, which is nice. Alright, do I want to push the bird? Not particularly. Oh, they get to Sculler. Oh, they get to Samwise. Oh, cute. Probably kill that. No messing around. It does cost me 2 life, but I'm also going to do it. Well, please let me draw a land. God, I do wonder about that 27th land idea sometimes. I do wonder if 27th land is just legit, you know? You're just always so desperate for more lands. Okay, Catacombs in hand. Obviously, 1 combo piece away from killing me right here. Scream. Scream. Sure. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Now if we don't die this turn, next turn I can Khan grab crypts. Obviously would have been nice to do that this turn, but... Oh, that is a fine card for you to draw. I do not care about Thoughtseize. In the slightest. Open. Cool. Opponent needs the first food. That's true, actually. That's a good point. I hadn't considered that. Does that mean I can afford to... I feel like I still want to Khan this turn. If I do this before Khanning, it's a me. Hey, look, it's an octopi. Octopi is adorable. What am I doing, chat? What am I doing? I have no idea. If they play Arbor. Oh, also Arbor would kill my Khan if I minus. Interesting. Do I give my opponent a one-turn window? One-turn window is pretty bad, because my opponent can also just draw a discard spell then. I just don't know when I... The other thing is, if my opponent gets 2 food, that plays over the top of a crypt anyway. So yes, the existence of Dryad Arbor means we can't grab Liquid Metal Coating. I'm just worried Crypt does nothing. Ungi for Burgies. When is that not the case? I'm gonna take a risk. Can't go up. Oh. Yeah? I kind of like that. That's really smart, actually. Can't go up is nice. Can't go up is actually really nice, I think. Yeah, it still gives them a 1-turn window to kill me, but they can't... Drawing discard spells doesn't do anything. So they only have, like... They're what, like 15% to win? Probably, or 20-ish? I don't really know the numbers, because, like, Collected Company's weird inclusion in the numbers. They have, like, a 20% chance to kill me, though. Oh, they grab Temple Garden. My opponent might not have Dryad Arbor. Yes! 4-1! 4-1. Love the stack. That's sweet. I think my conclusion is Sculpting Steel is not, in fact, a playable Magic card. Shockingly. That's good news. I don't have to register that card in the deck ever again. Play Bowmasters instead. I feel like Bowmasters has to just be great, right? Kind of wonder about Golos. I don't know. I feel like Golos was pretty impressive. I've been pretty happy with Golos, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, lost to a Murktide player who drew very well against us, and obviously Bowmasters will be great against Murktide. It costs a lot of mana and isn't really a payoff. I mean, it's a payoff with Gigantha. It, like, sets up your late game. I kind of see it as, like, a bridging thing. It, like, gives you a body, and then it bridges you to the point where you can start doing Academy Ruins loops. And, like, I could definitely see trimming some Goloses. I could see 4 being too many. But I don't think I would ever play 0. I think the card has been good enough that I would, like, definitely not play 0. But I could see, like, trimming a copy or 2. Like, if you trim Kozilek Golos, you get to play the full 4 Bowmasters, I guess. Cascading Cataracts? Maybe. Would Cascading Cataracts sell you on Golos more, eh? Cut one for Otawara. So the problem is we have, like, 5 different flex lines we want to play that aren't in the deck currently, and there's no way to fit all of them. Like, ideally we would have Minamo. We would have Otawara. We would have Cataracts. Is there a world where we're meant to cut 4th Urborg? Or does that hurt assembling the combo too much? Like, drawing multiple Urborgs does suck. But it feels like you're pretty good at assembling the combo. I don't know how much cutting one copy really impacts that. Lots to consider. Lots to consider. That's too much, you think? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It lets you fit in a flex land. It lets you fit in Minamo or Otawara, which is really nice. Not playing Consider, indeed. True. Alright, I want to play a different deck.